Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is why Kanan and Unique never met. When it comes down to it, Kanan knew of Unique and Unique knew of Kanan, but they were deliberately kept apart the entire time Unique was on Power Book 3 raising Kanan. And I was thinking, just as much as everybody else, that maybe Unique might be Breeze, or it may be a situation where Unique take Kanan under his wing and teach him some things. But this never happened. Basically, when it comes down to it, I was wondering the entire time, because usually when power keeps two people away from one another, when they're finally meant to meet one another, it's meant to mean something, or something is meant to happen. However, this is not the case in regards to Kanan and Unique. I think personally, I would have loved to have seen those two have an encounter with one another, how the conversation would have went, what kind of game Unique would have gave Kanan, how he would have felt, how Kanan felt being under Rock. Maybe he would have felt similar to him being under Ronnie, because remember, there was a time where Unique looked up to Ronnie, and where Ronnie was the person who whatever Ronnie wanted, Unique did. He was like, Ronnie was his hero at a point. So when it comes down to it, I thought with these two being separated from one another for so long, never encountering each other in none of the seasons, being so close but yet so far. In season 1, it was Davina that Unique used to give her info on where Kanan was, and that caused Unique's people to rob that spot. In season 2, they never really got too close either, because by that time Kanan was moving out away from Rock and he was to himself. But it was a perfect opportunity because Unique was doing his own thing, and basically you thought these two would have encountered one another, but they still didn't. And even right now in season 3, the closest they came to encountering one another was when Rock was, wanted Kanan to move back into the house, and her and Unique were seeing one another. You knew eventually with Kanan being there, he would have encountered Rock having Unique come over, because Unique would have probably snuck over and said, hey, yo, I just need to see you again, or something like that. And this would have caused these two to eventually encounter one another. But again, so close, but so far. So it's crazy that these two never came across each other. I was anticipating a scene with them. I was anticipating them meeting one another, conversating with one another, and wondering where they would have went with that, with the story. But for whatever reason, it just did not happen. I wish we would have seen them encounter one another, because again, they know of each other, they're aware of one another, but they never encountered one another. And personally, I think it was a missed opportunity. But respect to the writers for what they're doing in their vision, and respect to 50's vision and all that. So that's just my opinion. But basically, when it comes down to it, that's the reason why I think they never really met one another. It was always so close, but yet so far. The story never really led to them encountering one another. But it seems as though, as I was expecting Unique to take Kanan under his wing, Ronnie's going to be doing that, as if Ronnie's replacing Unique to some degree, and he's the one who's taking Kanan under his wing, or at least showing Kanan some things here and there, and we're about to find out. So basically, that's all I got to say in regards to that. I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect, hold it down, and